take it. Bobby Boyd.
7 trips on.
I just can't believe how old Dion and I are now. I remember I remember when he just got out of high school up at Lake of the Ozarks, fishing Bassmaster Invitationals up there, and now we're both
old.
Yeah,
old. Yeah.
That's one of the things that happens when you get older. You talk about stuff like that, which you didn't when you're younger.
Yeah.
No, I remember when he just got
when
out
I got
of
high school, yeah,
and was starting to fish. I don't even know if I think you started a year after I did or something.
Yeah, it wasn't long after you.
Yeah.
But we both kind of grew up fishing Central Missouri Pro-Am and stuff like that. That's really the only time that we got to see each other when we were young like that. Till we started the invitationals. Well, started bass.
Yeah.
And we both started that about the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
So how old are you guys actually?
Almost retirement age. Old. I'll be 60 in a couple months.
I'm 54.
Yeah.
54.
Yeah. So
feel every minute of it too.
Pro-Ams, like, let's talk about that. I find that interesting as a college angler now.
the Central Pro-Ams. Yeah, that was the deal around here when Ernie Daugherty had that for years. I mean, that's what everybody fished around here. All the local guns fished it. You know, Terry Thomas, Bobby Sullivan, and all those guys that were Dave Barker.
The best in this part of the world for the most part, yeah. I mean, it was quite the experience too. I mean, you know, it was really the first Pro-Am type format that I ever fished. Mm-hmm. And like I say, what was neat about it was, you know, Ernie made the tournament really. If you didn't know Ernie was a little bit offensive, but I think Ernie would have disqualified his mother. Okay, and to me, that's the perfect tournament director. There's no gray area, you know. And like I say, he was fun to be around because he was the boss, you know. I saw him at a Legends tournament at Bass Pro Shop tell Roland Martin and Jimmy Houston that they need to shut up. He was running the meeting. So that was pretty cool to me, you know. And like I say, my dad had tons of respect for him, and you know, when we all fished the tournaments, I mean, Brent Chapman got his start there, really, for the most part. You know, lots of good fishermen came out of it. And like I say, it was just because it was probably the best tournament we had to fish in this part of the country, besides getting on the road and traveling and going and fishing BASS and FLW and stuff like that.
Yeah, he wasn't he a drill instructor in the Army? He wore his hat like a drill instructor did. He sort of acted like it. But back then, they were paying, well, I know Dion and I won a couple of them. It was like $12,000, $15,000 to win one back there, which was a lot of money back in the early 90s. They don't even pay that for, you know, regional tournaments around here anymore. Yeah,
a BASS didn't pay a heck of a lot more, you know, at that point in time when we first started, you know, to win. And like I say, always had lots of good crowds, lots of people, you know, would always show up. I mean, you know, most of them were full when you went to fish them and stuff. And so it made for a good start for me. I mean, I enjoyed fishing them, and, you know, like I say, got to learn a lot, and being a Pro-Am, kind of got to do it on my own, and you know, so it was good for me in the beginning, that's for sure. And like I say,